Hello guys, thank you very much for watching our videos on keyboard tutorials. Today we are going to learn suspended chords and octaves. We've already done a couple of videos on chords, how to form chords, and then the keys, and then the scales. So if you haven't watched it, please just check our keyboard tutorial playlist and then go and watch those videos. It's very nice and very understandable. Okay, so with the suspended chords, it's very simple. When we were doing our previous video on chords, we realized that when you want to form a major chord, just like the do chord, remember we did something like this. That was do mi so for do chord. And when we were doing it, we did use some numbers. We numbered it so that we could be able to form the chord very well. Remember, we said this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. That was what we did. So what we are going to do in the suspended chord is that in the suspended chord, just like a melodious way of playing the major scales, and this is how we do it. When you want to play the suspended chord, just take the do for instance. There are two ways you can play a suspended chord for do. We have the suspended second and the suspended fourth. If you want to do suspended second, what we do is that the middle key, which is supposed to be the third one, which is 1, 2, 3, the mi, you bring it to the second place, which is this re. So it will be like do re so for the do suspended chord. And in the same way, if you want to play suspended fourth, you play like this. That is for suspended fourth. So you can either play it as this or this. All of them are suspended chords. Good. So basically that is how we form suspended chords. What you just do is that you take the major scale, you bring the one in the middle to either the next one or the one in front of it. So the do suspended is like this. If you take so major, it's like this. So in F, so we have so ti re. The so ti re, when you want to form the suspended chord, it's just simple. Just either you bring it like this or you can play like this, depending on the kind of suspended chord you want to play. So and in the same way, what I was playing was just as that. So for fa, you remember we did fa to be fa la do, fa la do, fa la do. So because fa la do, you want to play suspended chord, you bring this one to this one. What all that I used in the first melody I just produced before starting the tutorial was based on suspended second. So this is what I have here for fa. So I intentionally brought this one to this side. So you realize that the suspended second for fa is the same as the suspended fourth for do. Remember, do is formed like this, and suspended second for fa is also like this. So I just brought the do to this side and form it like that. So basically that was what I did. And on my left hand, I did use octaves. When we talk about octave, it's like remember octagon. When we say anything oct is like 8 sides or like 8 something. Octopus, octagon, now octave. So with octave, it starts from here. There are basically 8 keys before you end. So you see, when you start from do, you come and end at do. What I've played is a do or the F octave. There's an F octave. So with the melody I'm producing, I add this one to it, the so to it, so that I'll get that melody I was producing. So I have so and the fa. So if you want to play way to, you have the octave for this re, the octave. You have mi. We have fa to be like this. You have fa, do, fa, and then the so is so, re, so, and then the La is la, mi, la. You get it? And then the T like that, and then you go just like that. So that was what I was using. So let's just try to produce that melody I was making in the beginning of the tutorial. This is how you just make it. It's just simple. I use Do octave, and then I use the Do suspended second on my right hand. So, and then when I went to Fa, I use the Fa octave on my left. That is Fa, Do, Fa, and then I use the Fa suspended second on my right hand. So remember, suspended second for Fa is like this, and I brought the Do to this side, so I have the and then the So too, you have So like this, which is So, Re, So, and then this one is So, Re. Okay, so let me try just making it simple for each and every one of us. So this can also be a Do chord, so you'll learn that one in versions very soon. I just brought this one to the side. Instead of this Do, I just brought the So to the side, so it is Do chord. So let me play it again. That was the same thing, I just repeated it. So I have that is what it means with octaves, and then what we also mean with suspended chords. See you in the next video.